McQuiggan from the Frederickson Library and the Kunkel Creation Station, and today I am going to show you a website that we use in the Makerspace called Canva. So Canva is a really good free graphic design tool where you can create your own Facebook posts, you can create your own Instagram posts. The main thing we use it for in the Makerspace is to make our own buttons. So you can upload your own photos, you can upload whatever you want and create your own stuff. So I'm just going to show you a little bit about how it works. So you'll see this is the home page, and here you're going to have your account up here. You'll be able to see all your designs, different templates, all of these different options. And you'll see down here on the home screen, they'll have some of the popular created designs, some of my designs, Instagram, Facebook. You can see these are ones that I've clicked on a couple times, so they kind of know what I like to do. If you want to make something, what you can do is you can either go to templates or you can type something in here. So let's today look for Instagram story. So we're just going to click right here for Instagram story, and you'll see all of these templates come right up. And you can edit these however you want, make them completely yours. You don't even have to use a template. You can click blank and design it from scratch. I know I really like using the templates because I don't always have that innate graphic design in my head, so I like to use the templates, but you don't have to. You can, do whatever you want, be creative. So you see they've got all different kinds of ones already set up for you if you do want to just use a template. Some of them have pictures, some of them don't. So let's just click on one and do a little example. So you'll see it'll just take a couple minutes to load, not too long. And remember, this is for an Instagram story, so you'll see it's a little longer and taller than a regular one. You can also over here see some of the popular ones. You can see different quizzes, different bingos, different getting to know me things, and you can do that. So you can go to photos over here, and you can see what's trending. One important thing is Canva is mostly free, but they do have paid options. So you want to avoid those paid options unless you want to spend real money. So you'll see like this image says free, and this one has the Pro and the crown on it. You don't want any of those, you just want the free ones. So what we can do is we can drag it on over and put it inside of that nice little frame. Another option is elements here, and these are going to be all of the cool little squiggles, any extra little pieces of art that you might use, different grids and shapes. They've got some fun stickers and gradients. Definitely worth checking out all of these. And I do always like looking at the popular collections. I think it's interesting to see what other people have been using. So you'll see right now they've got some stuff with medical professionals, some stuff with flowers because it's spring, some zodiac symbols, and all kinds of other stuff. So just like with the photo, you're just going to drag it on over. And of course, once it's there, you can resize it, do whatever you want to it. I could change the color. Up here you see how it's red right now. So I'm just going to make it yellow. That sounds fun. And same with anything that's already on the image. So you see this one is kind of an orangey color. I'm just going to change it to blue. So you can kind of play around with it and do whatever you want. Here in text is where you're going to be able to do different things with your fonts, have different font combinations, You'll see they've got a couple default ones set up. You can obviously change what these say, just if you like what the fonts look like. They have some fun combos there, so you can play around with that. Under music, if you're doing something that's gonna have sound in it, you can add some of this music to it. Same with videos. You'll see there's some fun ones of animals and different backgrounds and things. Now for backgrounds, this is going to be what the main part, the background of your Instagram story here is going to be. So, like if I were to drag this over here, you'll see now the whole background is this leafy pattern. So again, you want the free ones. When you hover over it, you'll be able to see it'll say free. And you can change it as many times as you want. Just drag it right on over. And you see now I've got it as this gray pattern. And then my favorite button is the Uploads button. So you can see these are all pictures that I have uploaded. You can see I've got a lot of Pokemon because I like Pokemon. Got some cherry blossoms, some cats, things like that. So you can drag your stuff over. So let's drag this Squirtle over here. There we go. So you can, again, make it bigger, smaller. You can just grab things from Google Images if you want. You can draw your own things and upload them. You can upload your own pictures. If you are going to be doing something that you might want to sell for profit, you do want to make sure that you're using a free use Google image. So I'll show you how to do that before we're done this video. But yeah, so that is how you set up an Instagram story. And you can do that with just about, whatever you want to do. You can go back here to templates and see all the other templates for that. Go back to home. Now, if you want to practice making button designs, you can also do that. You can do that in whatever size you want. The size of our buttons are 2 1/4 inch, 2.25. So you want your circles to be about that size. And remember, the buttons do curve around the metal piece of the button. So you don't want any really important information around the edge. You want all your important information to be in the middle of the button. That way when it's curved over, you can still read everything you want to read. So absolutely practice your buttons, design a couple, and once the library is back open and we have the Makerspace back in action, we will be able to make those buttons and print them out for you. And just before we go, let me just show you Google. Oh, that's Gmail. We don't need to look at Gmail. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google Images. All right, so I'm going to search for cats. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Tools right here, and I'm going to click Usage Rights, and I'm going to click Labeled for Reuse. So these are all the cat pictures that are free to use on the internet. So I can do whatever I want with these. Don't have to worry about copyright issues. But let's say I used something not filtered by license, then you might run into some copyright issues if you want to sell your design or something. So it's just something to think about. On Google Images, you can also sort by size, color, type, time, and it can be a fun way to see what all is out there. So that is how you use Google Images, and that's how you use Canva. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send me an email. I know a lot of you follow us on Instagram, so feel free to send me a message there if that's easier for you than email. I'm always happy to answer any questions you have, and whether that's about tools like Canva or Scratch or library books or, whatever, I'm here to help you.